the storm over Al-Quds, Gaza's Uprising. In the heart of the land once called holy, the winds of despair have been gathering for years. This is Gaza, where faith outlives stone, where every sunrise brings both hope and fear. A city of light and struggle, caught between the sky above and the walls that surround it. For decades, its people have lived beneath an endless shadow. A land sealed from the world, where borders close like iron gates, and the sea once a symbol of freedom has become a horizon that few can reach. Children grow up hearing the hum of drones instead of waves. Mothers count nights without power. Fathers dig, not for treasure, but for water and bread. The streets of Gaza tell stories the world forgets, markets made from broken wood, schools where children write by candlelight, hospitals that run on faith and fading fuel. Yet through the dust and darkness, life goes on. The call to prayer rises with the dawn, echoing through shattered alleys, reminding the living that God still watches over the patient and the oppressed. But patience has its limits. Years of siege, hunger, and isolation carved a silence heavier than stone. Families waited for justice that never came. Promises from the world faded like whispers in the wind. And then, one morning, the silence broke. The storm began. It wasn't only a storm of sound and fire. It was a storm born from decades of despair, from the cries of children buried beneath rubble, from the hunger of a people caged for generations. It was not an act of anger, but the scream of a soul too long denied its dignity. As the world watched in disbelief, Gaza trembled not from power, but from the weight of its own endurance. Buildings fell, but the faith of its people rose higher. Beneath the smoke, men and women rushed to help their neighbors. Red Crescent volunteers, doctors, and ordinary citizens became one heart beating against the storm. Amid the chaos, children still played among ruins. Mothers whispered verses from the Quran. Fathers raised their hands toward a sky turned red, not asking for revenge, but for mercy, for a dawn without fear. As days passed, the world began to speak. Some spoke with compassion, others with politics. But those who survived did not speak of blame. They spoke of survival, of rebuilding homes with bare hands, of sharing bread among those who had lost everything. Today, Gaza stands wounded, yet unbroken. Its streets are scars, but every scar tells a story of courage. Children still walk to school through dust. Teachers still teach. And the Adhan still rises through the air, carrying one prayer, that peace may finally reach a land that has known only patience. This is not a story of war. It is a story of endurance, of humanity refusing to disappear. For every wall that falls, a heart stands taller. For every life lost, 1,000 voices rise to say, we are still here. We will remain. And as the sun sets over Al-Quds and Gaza, the smoke turns to gold. From the ruins, a new generation looks to the sky not with fear, but with the same ancient faith that once built this city of prophets. They know that no storm lasts forever, because beyond every dark cloud, there is always light. In a world where great stories come to life, every click, every like, every share makes a difference. Milky Way. If this video inspired you, don't just watch, be part of it. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss what's next. Your support fuels our journey, and together we'll keep creating moments that move hearts and minds. So, take a second now. Like, share, and join our growing family of dreamers and creators. This is more than just a channel. It's a story, and you are part of it.